Good morning. My name is Wendy. I'm Wendy Lloyd Curley. I'm from the All About Business chapter. That's the chapter that I belong to. As CBD Shine, what I want you to know is you are about to enter a different phase of your development. So I have been experienced in developing a brand new chapter. I last year helped develop a brand new chapter in the Inner West. Their name is BNI Innovate. And I assisted them from the day dot, from the very first day that they started to get together, through phase 1, where they met fortnightly, through phase 2, where they met weekly, and into phase 3, which is where you are now, where it's closed meetings. And you have 6 weeks of closed meetings. And I actually know where your emotions are right now because I've been through it. And it's exhausting, I think. I think you might be tired. So just like I did at the MSP training that some of you have attended already, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to be open to the fact that over the next 6 weeks, you're going to learn how to make this the best chapter in the world. You're going to learn how to host your visitors. You're going to learn how to manage your members. You're going to learn how to run a meeting and look at what the agenda looks like. You're going to learn how to deliver your 40 seconds and your 10-minute presentations when you go to your MSP, which stands for Member Success Program. And we want you to be 100% successful. That's what you're going to learn. And you might be thinking, oh, can we just get to the referrals, for goodness sake? That's why I'm here. You're a brand new chapter. You will be making referrals to each other. You will be working the room. You will have visitors that come and visit you after this 6-week period. But right now, you're in training to become amazing. And that's what I want you to remember. I just want you to feel confident that this next 6 weeks is going to do nothing but prepare you for when those first visitors really do come through the door and you actually are running it without a director here, without anybody else overseeing, with Laura at the front, with all of you participating, with all of you knowing what your roles and responsibilities are. Another thing I'd like to share with you as a visitor host coordinator and as a visitor host expert, which I suppose I am since I'm the one standing up here doing the training, there is a big difference between the way that you invited people last week and the way that you're going to invite people from now on. It's an incredibly relieving experience to change from being in recruitment mode and build mode, phase 1 and 2, to being in running the chapter mode. Not that any of the pressure is taken off about inviting people. You should always be inviting people to your chapter. You should be excited to invite people to your chapter. People will want to come. You will want to have them here. You will want to introduce them to each other. So that's an important element that won't change. But the reason for inviting them is completely different. And that's where the relief comes. In learning to invite people for recruitment, you're trying to get them to join. When you invite people from now on, you're inviting them to experience. Come, meet people, promote your business, tell us about yourself, learn about us, enjoy the day. And if they like it so much that they ask how they can become involved, the visitor host process is there to guide them through a path to membership, if they so desire to put in an application. Okay? Also, to give you another little bit of an intro, a bit of an overview as to what you're going to experience over the next 6 weeks, not only are you going to learn today how to do visitor host processes, you're also going to be learning in 2 different sessions how to do the membership committee processes. And you might all be thinking, I'm not on the membership committee, doesn't matter. I'm not a visitor host, doesn't matter. But it does. You're a brand new chapter, and all of you should be aware of all of the different roles and responsibilities of the different people that make a chapter run well. It doesn't all happen right at the front table. It happens within the membership. And because you're a new chapter, you will actually be better educated than all of the other chapters who have new members. Because new members don't get what you're about to get. So you will all have a better perspective as what it takes to run a BNI. I'm pretty passionate about making you succeed. I want you to succeed. I've had nothing but good experiences from the 4 years that I've been part of BNI. And I think that it's really important that you just take a deep breath and realize there's lots to learn to make you great. So let's make you great. And don't worry, the referrals are going to come, and they're going to come strongly because you're going to be ready for them. All right, so let's get going. Facebook check-in is an important thing. Whoever's responsible or good at setting up events for Facebook, you should have them set one up so that people can check in when they get here, so that you can tag each other, you can promote your chapter. It's really important in a social media world to use social media to promote your chapter. So it's a great way for everybody to go, what is it you do every Thursday? Why are you up at Sparrows? And seriously, I just don't understand that. And you say, you should come once, just once. Never inviting them to join, never inviting them to become a member, never telling them that they have to come every Thursday. Let them entice themselves into that. Mobile phones off or silent, and that is an important thing about a meeting. So once they check in, and once you check in, put your phones away, and don't be getting out your iPad to do all of your work. It distracts you from listening actively to everybody who's in the room. The meeting is only 2 hours long, 30 minutes before the official part, and then an hour and a half. You'll be back to work in no time. But be present when you're here, and you will actually have a lot more success at your BNI chapter. This here is, you probably can't see the details, so don't worry about it. It's an org chart. And you've got your general manager of any business. They're responsible for the planning, the delegation, the organizing, the directing, right? And then you've got an operations manager, a financial controller, someone responsible for a social club, training and human resources, right? That's the way any business is set up. And you've got a board of directors that assists you and gives you guidance and comes in from a higher level to make sure that things are on the right path. Well, that's your president, that's your vice president, that's your membership committee, that's your treasurer, those are your visitor hosts, you've got your events coordinator, your mentors, your education person each week, and then when I change all of those categories that are up here, you just go like that, and that's what it looks like. So BNI is run like a business. And that's part of the agenda as well. The agenda actually says that we run ourselves like any business, and we track and measure our performance. So this role itself is the treasurer with the visitor host coordinators, and you'll see we're giving you a little prelude to what we're about to talk about. What I'd love to share with you, though, is every single one of you is a visitor host. Every week, every time. Even if you don't have a visitor there yourself. Every single one of you is a visitor host. Why? Because you know the lay of the land. You know how to get here. You know where to sit. You know what to do. You know when the food's going to come. You know where the coffee is. You know how to find the bathrooms. You know where the emergency exits are, I hope, because I'm following you. All right. There are hidden elements to hosting any party. By the way, this is like a party. Every week, it's like an event that gets coordinated and is managed and controlled. And different personalities walk in the room. Now, I'm not here to train you on DISC. I'm not going to give you the whole thing. We're not going to take the test. But I think all of you are business owners, and you probably realize that there are different types of people in the world. People who are shy, people who are introverted, people who are extroverted, people who make decisions quickly, people who make decisions slowly. Men, women, older, younger, brand new business owners, more mature business owners who've been doing it for a long time. Different people are going to walk into the room with different perspectives. People who have been to BNI chapters before, people who haven't. People who are members of other chapters and know exactly what they're doing and will walk in here and just take over the room just like I would and just go nuts because they know why they're here and they know why you're here. And people who have never networked before in their entire lives and are walking in for the first time going, I can't believe you guys are up. I didn't know that there was a world at this time in the morning. So the hidden element to hosting anybody is being aware of the differences between them and you and being able to work that.